Welcome back for Falsified Expectations 2. For this one, as I told you in the last one, we about to get really real.
Hey,
You ready for me to kick this?
let's kick it.
Can I kick it? Yes, I can. Question right now. What the hell is marrying somebody with kids and you're attracted to their daughter? Or their niece?
All right.
So when I put it like this, it's gonna sound real predator-like, and I don't want to make it sound too explicit. But what y'all say, we're on uncut? Okay. Usually, men purposely marry a female to target their kids because that's an easier way for them to get close to their kids. It is very sickening.
Yes.
Very sickening that you would marry someone to get a hold of their child because of your sexual gratification towards kids or whatever the case may be. Sick. I don't understand why. I won't want to know why. But I can only think of it as because you're a sick individual.
Exactly. My thing is maybe the child's skinnier than the parent. Maybe the child got more breasts and hips than the parent.
Oh, trust me, because nowadays these kids are 12. I think it might be the Takis, y'all. These kids are 12. And they are not looking like average 12-year-olds.
They
But
don't, man. They look like whole
have
porn.
to.
They look like whole porn. Okay, fine. I give you that. Some of these kids nowadays look like porn stars. But what about the one that look like they belong in elementary school on top of the merry-go-round with the sliding handlebars? What is the attraction to a kid?
I don't understand that. And then my whole thing is this too. Let's talk about this expectation. If I'm at home, why do I have to cover up in my own house?
Woohoo!
So you mean to tell me it sounds like a trust issue for me that I can't be free in my own house because you got Uncle Joe coming over? You call it respect. I call it control. Because if Uncle Joe ain't like that, why I can't be comfortable in my own house? Why I gotta be confined to my bedroom if I don't want to put on 500 layers of clothes?
Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and answer that.
Because you knew Uncle Joe was a pedophile before you slept with him.
Why is we sleeping with Uncle Joe?
Here's the thing, and sadly, this is a major problem for a lot of people. I want to say somewhere between 65 and 75% of people know who the sicko is in the family.
Oh yeah, and cover it up.
And because the sicko was been falsified, blessed by the devil, and has a lot of money and they want it, they will do whatever sickening, twisted, they will do whatever they have to do to secure the bag.
So how are you protecting your kid from that if you hide it?
That's the thing. You're not going to. I hate to say this, but a lot of the cases, we're going to send them into the line of fire because I hate to do this, but I gotta put it here. Even though you're 9 or 8, some cases 5. Some cases 5. And because no one I want to babysit you, or because this person has a lot of money that I need to convey for the lifestyle that I'm trying to protect myself for, has it, I'm going to allow the sickle to have their way with you.
And then this is what gets me with this whole entire situation. Again, a child or someone in their own home, period, should be free in their house. If I can't be free in my house, that tells me you don't need to be at my house. Period. There is no way I'm not telling my husband he need to put on 500 layers of clothes. I'm not telling my niece not to do this, and the third. I'm not even doing it myself. I'm not telling none of my family members that they gotta betray to be a certain way for somebody else to be comfortable.
My niece is 23 million years old. I am a whole, 15 years older than her? Roughly.
Yeah, roughly.
Approximately.
Not one time have I ever tried to peek at her, made a pass at her, sneak in the bathroom on her. Now, as I told you before, I have one really retarded niece that I'm not speaking to right now, but all my nieces are beautiful. But I will never, ever make them feel uncomfortable around me. Mm-hmm. Because as we are taught and we know, the same demonic seed that you plant will come back on you 7 times fold. Not even that.
Listen.
Not even that. My niece, yeah, she get on my last nerves from time to time. But honestly, she more of a friend to me. One of the first. She's actually my second niece. She's my second best friend. First one is my wife. I've been on this planet 37 years. The first person that showed me love was my wife. The second person was my niece. I love this girl. Special ed and all, I love her.
No, he didn't, y'all.
Yeah, she's hard-headed, and sometimes I be wanting to just drop her off a cliff somewhere, but that's neither here nor there. If you come for her, you will unlock something in me that you're not prepared for.
And here's the problem with that. The problem is we don't teach worth.
I know my niece's worth. I taught my wife worth. And I taught my niece worth as they did to me. And
she's still learning.
Yeah, she just...
She
was on a short bus, but she's still learning. But I'm telling you, listen, this is us 24/7. Listen, people at my college will tell you, they asked her 21 questions, like, is he really... She like, yeah, man, that's him.
But I should be able to display my own personal freedom. Like, what is up with these men trying to tell another woman how she needs to dress, how she needs to care? Okay, so you're telling me that I need to be a baddie, 365, fake lashes, hair done, all of this stuff.
No, please don't.
But you walking around looking like Barilla. Okay. Oh, and what is in this expectation right here? Oh, I don't want a woman with hair down there, but you got a whole monkey's butt back there.
You know what? I officially quit the podcast today.
I'm not understanding. Excuse me. What makes you think we want to suck hairballs? If y'all don't, we don't either.
You did this, didn't you? I'm blaming you for this.
But I totally agree with Auntie Carmen because I'm not licking no sweaty balls with no hair on it.
And this is what gets me. These me. Oh well, I had a friend. I'm gonna kick this story off.
Oh God.
And y'all know when I come with these scenarios, but
somebody please send me Pepto-Bismol. My stomach is about to go.
Okay, so had a friend. Me and her was cool.
Her coochie was hairy?
Gee.
No, that wasn't the problem. No, not that story. But you know, I don't know why, ladies, we don't teach how to wipe properly, but to educate you guys,
you wipe front to back. Yes, I keep trying to tell people that, man.
So therefore, you walking around tasting like piss
and doodle droplets
because you done wiped your doodle stains up into your coochie, and now,
Lord help me,
you stank and you done had your man shove dried up urine and poop all in your vagina hole.
However, why are we on this subject? Oh God, I hope I can still eat after this. Listen, true story. Last year we was at the swimming pool.
Not Barilla.
Yeah. Last year
I made my whole family get out that pool.
We was at the swimming pool. No, it was me, my wife, and my godchild. A so-called what you would consider a baddie got in the swimming pool. She was really on African swole. What I mean by African swole, she had her whole afro puff coming up out of her bikini shorts. Yes. My wife looked at me and she said, if you don't get your Monday, Friday behind out of this pool, she left, made us get out. I had to get out on the 6 foot side. I couldn't even walk down to where the girl was. I had like, what happened? I'm like, can I take one more dip? She said no. And I think she threw all our swim stuff away because, listen, it's not attractive. Because I done had experiences like that. I done been at the grocery store, getting out of the car, and a chick bent over in front of me, and she had a whole ponytail coming up out her pants. That is not attractive.
Or because she ain't wiped herself properly, she still smell like poop. Like, but then this is what gets me with this.
You ain't never heard of no scissors?
No, but this is what gets me with these falsified expectations. Oh, this particular individual, very clean. She was properly cool. She even carried baby wipes. But old Buddy Bud boy thought that he was supposed to just drip and dry. And came to her on some, oh, can I get some? Baby girl said he ripped them jeans and the profuse smell of urination.
Number one, fellas, I'm going to say this. I'm going to get who you are. Because I do this. My wife has never bit her tongue with me. When I'm going towards my wife and I'm trying to get really free, if she can smell me from the living room, she will call me on the phone and say, before I come back there, get in that shower and wash him off. Or the next time you touch me, Jesus will be here.
No, what's up with these people thinking when they get off a 10-hour shift, that means you're supposed to just get straight to humping.
Oh, you know what? I actually got a counter to that because
that's just disgusting.
I'm getting ready to go somewhere.
That's pH balance off.
Oh, listen, you want to talk about off charts? I worked in a factory, and I still don't know how these folks pulled this off. But anyways, I work with this dude and this lady, and every day, somewhere between 12 and 12:30, they disappear for about an hour, come back. Her hair is all over the place, and he looked like he had just ran 200 miles against Sherry Richardson. Now, unfortunately for me, I had to work with this dude. So we working, and somebody thought it was a great idea to bring a fan over. So I'm doing my boxes, loading up my skid. I feel the fan. I'm like, okay, cool. 35 seconds later, something hit my nose. I stood up. I turned around. He's standing in front of the fan. What's up, Sad? How you doing? And I said, bruh, can I talk to you for a minute? He said, all right, come. And I don't know why he ran. Because that running in that fan made the situation worse. So I took him over there behind the boxes for the skid. He said, what's up, dog? I said, if you don't go to the bathroom and use that hand soap and get yourself together, I will do whatever I got to do to get you out of here and going home. I refuse to work with you. He like, what's wrong? Bruh, you smell like that stank woman that just came back. Man, dude, ain't nobody touched that ugly broad. I said, really? I said, because why her hair look like that and why you look like you just ran a whole country mile? Bruh, it's hot outside. It ain't that hot outside. And y'all always got to take your lunch breaks at the same time? No. Falsified expectations. Stop getting with these women talking about, I love you. I want you to be with me forever.
Knowing she smelled like the bottom of the ocean sea. Quit playing.
Nah.
Since we doing story time, Lord Jesus.
I know you got a couple.
I worked with this girl when I was working at Target, y'all. And we was talking about our hygiene, and she was over here like, yeah, my dude gotta smell good. This lady is the same lady that says she wear the same pad all day long because she feel like the pad's supposed to hold leakage. Her pad say, oh, I can hold. It's supposed to hold up to 12 hours. I don't give up what that 10-pound pad say. You supposed to change your pad every 3 to 4 hours. So you telling me you want your dude to smell like cologne, and you walking around here smell like tilapia because you got that same pad on from 9 o'clock in the morning and it's 6 o'clock p.m. No.
And then this is what gets me. I need to know why is it that you got men out here, oh, she got to wash every inch of her body. But you wash your penis, but not your balls. Ain't they all one?
And you don't wash your butt crack.
Oh, no, because washing the butt crack is gay.
Yeah, because you got to get all in there.
I don't understand. So, but you ain't got no problem spreading your booty cheeks for nothing else.
Man.
But you can't do that to put no hot water. Ain't no soap down there.
And y'all be missing important parts like behind your ears and in between your... Girls, you gotta get inside the lips, man. Don't wash just the outside. And people be like, oh, you're not supposed to put soap down there. You don't gotta put soap down there.
No, it's
you can use
in there.
Or you can use unscented soap. Get in between them lips. Because if a dude go down there, he got a piece of tissue, licking a piece of tissue from when you went to go pee-pee because you ain't washed the inside of it. You're nasty.
And this is what gets me. I don't understand this. Quit having, oh, my woman got to smell like Irish Springs while I'm smelling like 20-day-old funk. We got to quit this. I'm sorry. If you want your woman to weigh a certain amount, why you don't weigh that amount? Why she got to sit up here and be 35, 25, 37, all in the hips and the butt and stuff? Oh, I don't want my woman to have less than the D chest. Well, your chest bigger than mine. So what you gonna do about that? Like, I can't get no boobs because you took it all. But
my wife will tell you about me. I was in the hospital 8 days. She'll tell you the first freak out moment I had.
Yes, Lord.
I came home
when he found out what sick make you really look like,
and I got in the tub. When I tell you my tub is white, that mother turned black. I was like, I'm like, where is this from? She like, baby, that's you. I said, that's who? She said, baby, calm down. I'm on whole oxygen tank. I ain't lying. She said, baby, when you was in there, you know, they didn't wash you up and stuff.
But I did, but it was just the fact that a lot of people don't realize when you sick, your body creates more dirt.
The dirt that came off of me, I think I stayed in the tub an extra 2 hours because I broke down and started crying.
Yeah.
She'll tell you, I'm not a dirty person. Like, when I go in the shower, I got a loofah. I get all in between my balls. Matter of fact, and then I turn the shower head to a certain dial, and I wash my butt. I have it shoot up and make sure ain't nothing extra in there.
Look, I'm glad you're being real detailed right now, because some of these people don't know.
I take my loofah, I get all the time. Matter of fact, I clean my behind so good. One day, I scratched myself, and I was walking around like I had a stick up my butt the whole entire day. The point of the matter of fact is, don't no real person want no funkness. Because I tell you, I never forget. Me, my wife, and my niece was watching this video. And this lady made me sick to my stomach.
Are you talking about the one who said she?
This individual.
Thank you.
Talk about falsified expectations. She says that her hoo-ha
is a natural cleanser.
It's a natural cleanser. She don't need no soap or nothing.
I know that thing tangy.
But here's the thing. One lady said her husband loves it, but another lady said her husband won't come near her.
I wouldn't come near that either.
I wouldn't come near that either. All them sweaty dirt patches that's probably down there because you ain't rinsed nothing.
You probably gotta take some type of detox or something down there. Get that smell.
So I'm like you said. I'm like, well, what does she do when she, go on her missus? She don't clean nothing. And another thing.
I can smell it now.
Ladies.
The sewage.
I'm going to say this. This might take all the female listeners out. I don't care.
Yes, you do.
I do, but I don't. If you are in a public place, I had this happen to me, and it scared the living daylights out of me. Thank God I have 9 lives. I let this lady use the bathroom, and she was on her missus. She came out like wasn't nothing wrong. I go back, I'm sitting there chilling. My boy came in, I let him use the bathroom. My boy came out, Within the same second, I'm like, bro, what's wrong? He like, says you need to go check the bathroom. Like, what you talking about, man? There's bleach and everything up in there. That bathroom is gravy. He said, you might go take a look. I walk down there, look at the bathroom. Looked like somebody had committed a murder up in there. I'm still trying to figure out how she got it on the ceiling.
She could have been DJing, probably squirted up there.
Ugh.
When I tell you that my whole bathroom was covered in that stuff, I ain't let the people that was coming into my job that day use the bathroom. The remaining time I was on my shift, I didn't care who it was. The owner came in, I told him he couldn't use it. He like, I own this place and sign your checks. I don't care. Go outside behind the dumpster.
But that be the whole thing, you know, while we having, you know, fun and everything like that, the truth of the matter is partnership is not a word anymore. It's all about control.
Yep.
I don't care how much money you make. You not gonna get me to bow down and kiss your feet and treat you like you the one and only true savior. The fact of the matter is this: respect my boundaries.
Yep.
And this is the problem. You have all these expectations. Oh, well, she need to wake up and give me some. I don't like my food in the microwave, so I don't care what type of night I come in. You need to get up and cook my food hot and fresh.
In case you didn't hear me on the last part, I'm gonna reiterate that for part 2. I stated again. We need to switch places. Please call me anytime after 10:30, telling me to get up, cook your food, and get ready to give you a thrill for your life. Because what I am going to do is I'm first going to call a family member to come get the kids. I'm going to give them all banking information so they can probably take care of the kids. Number 2, I'm going to call the local morgue and tell them to be coming to the house. 3, I'm going to call the police department and inform them there is a murder at the address. Because upon your arrival in the driveway, I'm not even letting you get out the car. I'm going to put the clip in the gun. I'm going to take it off safety.
Okay. We get the point.
And I'm going to be very violent.
Okay, we get the point. But this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. So you want me as a woman to have all this extra energy, but this is what kills me. What am I having all this extra energy for? For 2 pumps in the swirl?
I quit.
Serious?
You know what? Forget everything I said. I quit the podcast.
I'm serious. So my job is meaningless because I don't make as much. So I'm supposed to be up here being an acrobat, knowing I gotta be at work in the morning. No, bruh. But I guarantee you, if it was you, you'll have all kinds of picks. I need my rest. Okay, I said that same thing too. But here it go again. That obligation and that manipulation piece that says in a woman's brain, if I don't do it, he gonna find somebody who will.
He's still gonna do it anyway.
Here's the thing, and I'm about to tell the truth about that whole find somebody that will piece. You can be the greatest lover in the world. But if that individual want to go out and have sex with 10 to 15 different people, they're going to do so. And you can't stop them. You can be laying on top of them. And if they want to go cheat, they're going to cheat. Because why? With all the fun and games aside, I don't promote violence. I just tell it like it is. Here's the situation. If that person is not whole when you get with them,
Yeah.
you're not going to make them whole while you're with them.
Sure ain't.
There's nothing you're going to be able to do.
And that's the problem. We have to quit trying to fix stuff that we didn't break.
Why do people do it?
People do it because you have women who think that they are nothing without a man.
Self-esteem issues?
Very much so. The fact is, the first guy who boosts your ego
I like that.
tell you pretty when you've been told your whole life you ugly. The fact of the matter is, you want to give him your all, not even understanding that you can't even be all to yourself.
Preach.
You can't give somebody something that you don't have. That's one. So we got to quit expecting folks to give us stuff that they don't have. The next thing we have to stop doing is getting in these situations and trying to mold somebody to be what you want them to be.
That's good.
Now, like I said, we laugh, we joke and everything else, but the truth of the matter is, if you don't know yourself, how you giving something to somebody else? You can't. Because we take relationships, we play in them, we use people, we manipulate them. Now the person that you meant to be with don't just have to repair you, but they got to deal with all the damage that the people before them caused.
Say it loud for the people in the back.
Because they didn't take the time to fix themselves. They didn't take the time to heal. And that's bullcrap. You quit expecting people to come into this situation perfect.
Nah, I need to say this, and you'll feel me when I say this. Stop giving people ultimatums.
Yeah.
If I tell you I don't want no relationship, don't force me to have one.
Because now you're breaking your own heart.
10 times over.
And that's the fact. The fact is, if you accepted her looking like a bum,
Or a hobo.
don't come back talking about she trash now. If you accepted her not knowing how to satisfy your... And what is wrong with folks thinking that people automatically know how to please you? And what is up with this unwillingness to be told if something needs to be done differently? I'm sorry, if I don't like something, I don't like it. You can't make me like something.
Right.
Again, I say respect my boundaries. If I say I don't like it, I don't like it. If I say it feels good for 2.5 seconds and then it starts annoying me, that's what it is. Switch to something else. Do something different. We gonna figure this thing out together, but that's the problem. you want to sleep with one person and think you done perfected the whole sex game.
Or you done slept with 150 people.
And now you get with somebody.
That can't be them 150 people.
Exactly. And because they not your porn star, because they ain't into all that swallowing and tucking and catching it on their boobies and all that other crap.
Or you can't, or you talking about you can't feel them. Well, probably because your walls is gone.
We'll talk about elasticity on another episode, you guys. But the point of the fact of the matter is, I'm going to say something I've never said to anybody before, but I'm going to help y'all out.
Say it.
There is no such thing as physical satisfaction in sex. It is
if you didn't hear what she said, there's no satisfaction in sex.
All of it is mental and emotional.
Yes.
If I have an emotional and a mental connection with you, then what you do physically is going to fulfill my mental and my emotional. So this is why you got people who can go around here and sleep with 500 different people, because they're not being mentally and emotionally satisfied. That's why I can be faithful in my marriage, because I'm mentally fed, I'm emotionally fed, I'm spiritually fed. So when it comes down to being physically fed, it all connects. But we gonna stop playing. This is why they that came out with all these Karma Sutras and slang from the chandeliers and nipple clamps and all this other crazy crap. Because now, just having intercourse with somebody isn't enough.
Now you need toys. It's even gotten so stupid that they making full-on sex robots that cost $12,000 a piece just to get your flunky off.
And that's the thing.
I'm gonna pay $12,000 for a non-human being to get my rocks off. Yeah. Because what happens when that robot
give out,
start having issues?
malfunctioning.
Because anything that's man-made will malfunction.
Mm-hmm.
And because it's a robot, if you doing the same or opposite, it's going, when it malfunctions, and it will malfunction, it's going to mess you up, possibly kill you.
Because that's the whole thing. People want what's not attainable.
So that's why they go and sleep with horses.
Yep.
That's why y'all in the store for 5.5 hours looking at a cucumber.
Yep.
Oh my Lord.
This is why. Because if you telling me, see, maybe this is just me, but I believe in Q words. So I had a situation where I overheard this conversation. The individual said, "Oh, I love you. You good in bed, but you need a little practice riding me." My adult ears kicked in where their immature ears didn't hear. So what my adult ears heard is, well, if you're complaining about that, what else are you complaining about?
Right.
Everything.
So you just said without saying that I'm not satisfying you.
Yep.
You just said that I need help. But here's the problem. If you're supposed to love me,
Yep.
then what is the problem with you? What? Showing me what you desire. This is why they say sex is not designed but outside of marriage, because this is why going into marriage pure is important. Because if your spouse is a virgin and you're a virgin, y'all have nothing to compare, nothing to.
Nope.
So everything they do feel good because you know what? No different. But if I'm hearing you say, I need work in this area,
Somebody did great in that area.
you comparing me without saying it.
Actually, I'll take that back. Stop saying they not saying it. They are saying it. They're comparing you to somebody else. And that's somebody else? Well, unfortunately, like I told you, I done had jobs where I done heard a lot of conversations. Could be Pamela. Or her real name is petroleum jelly, lotion, lubricant, something that's have your hand feel nice.
Yeah, so that's what I heard.
And trust me, fellas, nothing's worse than telling a woman that she ain't crap. Because I hate to be the one to say it, but these women of today is largely due to the fact that we created them.
Yep.
Because they acting just like us.
So I was asked if I could take a moment to show what need to be done. But here's my thing.
What's that?
Off air. Thank you. So, with that being said, again, my adult ears heard what their immature ears didn't hear.
Ooh.
So, now, this little boy done created a fire up under an individual using manipulation by saying, I need you to get better at this, but here's my question. Have you
Stop. They asked you that? Or the individual asked you that they were talking about? Okay. First of all,
oh Lord.
You know what? This is no holds barred. I don't care. I'm just gonna say how I felt. Maybe it ain't the individual that's not doing you right. Maybe you don't know how to use your hips. Maybe you don't know how to do right because
What you mean? Men don't think they supposed to use their hips.
Look, I ain't never got no complaints, so something wrong.
the last time I checked, how many years are we going on?
4.
Okay, and out of them 4 years, how many problems have we had?
1.
I said 4 years. Yeah, it was one,
It was
but
one.
that was before the tie knot date.
Right.
So you can't count it. It's insubmissible.
Okay.
But since the start, has there been one?
No.
Because I am flexible.
Off air.
No, we raw.
Right. Right.
I am raw and cut. Listen, if certain things do not work in your favor, you got hands and you got a mouth. If you don't know how to use your mouth, work your hands. If you don't know how to work your hands, your mouth, or your other, stop blaming other people for you not knowing what to do. Because here's the thing. And I ain't even trying to be funny. You told that person that you need to be taught. Well, they can't be that bad if someone before you got themselves in a situation for keep trying to come back. Because I'm just saying, you talk about, and a lot of guys do, they compare them to other people. But you'll know. If you really want to know, go ask the person before you, because don't think you were the first one. Your job ain't to be the first. Your job is to be the best. And for almost 4 years, the king is on set.
Most definitely. But when I heard that,
oh, see, you lucky you heard it. Because if I had heard it, I probably would have drove to that individual's house, slapped him up and down the stairs, got back in my ride, and come back to the house.
And that's why you didn't hear it. But
Exactly.
the point of the fact of the matter is this. Again, that's what I heard.
The disrespect is...
So, because that's
Yeah,
what
you
I
are
heard, and then I'm looking at the individual, and I'm watching their confidence
I ought to beat the crap.
go down without them knowing their confidence is going down.
Why you ain't say nothing to me?
Because off air.
Okay, because you know I would have dragged that in.
Off air.
I'm not violent.
Keep it rolling,
Off
keep it rolling, keep it rolling, keep it
Air.
rolling.
So anyway, now here is somebody who feels as though they got to try to get lessons for something that honestly should come naturally. Because ultimately, and I'm not being nowhere near racist, people, because everybody know on these I love everyone. But if we're just going to specify the African American community, the African American community, especially women, the first thing you come out the womb knowing how to do is gyrate.
Why am I on this podcast?
So, if you're saying, that means that you done had a taste of something that you're looking for in someone else. Again, expectations. You can't expect. This is why you gotta quit having multiple partners. Because you can't expect one person.
She said she never done it. She said she never tried. Sitting there telling lie.
You can't expect that. When I came into my situation,
Yeah.
not one time did this man ever hear me say what was done before him.
Yeah, because we wouldn't have been together. I would have ended it that second. I would have said, F you, get away from me, bite me, don't lose my number.
Are you done?
I'm just being honest.
Okay, moving right along, people.
Because I'm the best in the world. You ain't gonna find another Negro like me.
And again, I tell you, if I didn't want you.
Okay, well, peace. Dick, don't let the door hit you with a good one.
Rolling.
Anyway, again, because when I committed my life to him,
Him got a name.
Rolling.
You got beef with me?
we gon' have beef if you don't quit, mister.
We talking about falsified expectations.
And I'm giving them.
Yeah, I'm giving them too.
He's giving festivity, you guys. But anyway, so I made sure that I understood certain things. What I understood is I can speak up, I can shut up, I can do a lot.
Yes, you can.
It was something I wanted that only he could give me.
Hallelujah.
So, in your mind, if you telling somebody what they ain't doing, my follow-up question would be, well, who are you doing it with?
Ooh. Or what you're doing it with. Because listen, all jokes aside, I kid you not, it was a topic. This dude said his wife kept a headache for 3 weeks. And she wondered, well, why was he always happy? Well, when they laid down and after she told him no, he'd be over on the side of the bed with lotion in the video.
No. Speaking of that, it was a situation where a girl had something she thought was an STD. Come to find out, it had something to do with dead bodies. Come to find out that her husband worked at the morgue and he was having sex with the dead bodies.
Oh, well, that's a normal.
Cheating on your wife for dead people. How sick
Here's
is that?
the thing. That happens all the time in a certain state that will remain nameless. But no, they just call
Alabama.
It's not the South. I can guarantee you that.
Hey, leave my South alone. They ain't that sick.
Y'all be sleeping with y'all cousins.
Well, I happen to go to school with 2 people that got 2 kids by the same guy, and they kids and sister brothers and cousins and stuff.
Rolling.
Okay, on to the next subject. But no. People, we coming down to the wire because I know we being silly, but we being honest. Your falsified expectations got to stop. Mm-hmm. Please stop getting in a relationship and expecting them to take care of you. If you not whole before you meet them, you won't be whole after you meet them. If you only with somebody because they financially stable, as I told you in a couple of other episodes, that situation with Drake could have went real south because she went in the bathroom and took the semen out of that condom and put it in her.
No, she put hot sauce in there, buddy.
But I was getting to that, but she thought it was just semen. But if he had been stupid and not been given the game by somebody older than him, he would have just do what normal dudes do. Either let her take it and flush it down the toilet, or put it in the garbage.
And can we quit normalizing flushing condoms down the toilet, please? They are rubber. They are not meant to go down your drain. That means somebody who drink water from the faucet is drinking your kids.
But people do that without them coming out the faucet. So I'm just saying.
But all seriousness though, listen. If you gonna do it, burn it. Take it outside and burn it. Because at this point, men can't be trusted unless they are sent by God. Women can't be trusted unless they sent by God. Because at the end of the day, you got the audacity to tell me that I am not sexually satisfying you. I'm sorry, they just got me all messed up. Which lets me know that you are doing one of three things. I'm not the only one you're sleeping with. You prefer a hand job. Or
Rover.
However, because you don't sound like the top that be getting down with BC Alley, we're gonna take that off the charts.
Oh yeah, because my whole thing
But
is
I am putting my money on that you're cheating.
I'll raise you that bet. I got $10.
I'm willing to put 35.
Shake on it. So, with that being said, let's quit having expectations. And these are expectations that you don't even have of yourself.
And stop cheating on people with their grandmamas.
Okay, you guys, we have enjoyed talking to you about these situations, because it sounds like I need to take my husband and put him to bed, because I'm sorry, sleeping with an elderly person who is not of mental sound mind,
That is illegal.
That is illegal, and that is rape.
And elderly abuse.
But tell me it's not happening.
A majority of STDs come from nursing homes, but we're not talking about that.
You know what? Fine. The last time I'm gonna be on an episode with you. You crazy.
You made me this way.
And fatal attraction all over again.
Pow pow.
Until the next episode, I am King Solomon Jr., D.O. Jizzle.
I am Mrs. Sutton.
And I am Yanni Yan.
This is Falsified Expectations Part 2. Love, peace, hair grease.